All right, y'all. Welcome back to another video. If y'all new here, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and follow me on my socials. Before we start, man, thank you to everybody that tuned in for the stream yesterday. I had a lot of fun to a degree. And yeah, I'm going to stream today as well if y'all see this. So yeah, but let's get right into it. Fuck that. This is my WrestleMania review, and I'm going to give you my honest opinion, all right? Um, where the fuck do I start? Night one felt a little weird. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So yeah, all right. Let's start off with the first match: Jade versus Gunther. I did not like it. I did not like it. I'm sorry. It was like, first of all, it's a way better match than what Jay had last year with his brother Jimmy. I was expecting so much. Like I was expecting Jey Uso to come out more serious, but because he was wearing that one promo he did. It's like, okay, now he's being serious because I feel like he's at his best when he's serious. But yo, the match was not nothing crazy. Like nothing happened. It was really like boring, low key. Like there was times where I'm like, oh, okay, oh, this might end it, this might not. But first of all, let's get one thing out the way. They made Gunther look way too weak for Jey Uso. Like, let me tell you why. Gunther's the same guy that can pick up Braun Strowman and beat him. Can go against Sheamus and beat him. Can go against Drew McIntyre and beat him. Can go against Sheamus and Drew McIntyre and beat him. He's also the same guy that barely loses and always wins clean. Why the fuck did he have to use the world title to hit Jey Uso to try to win the match? Like what? And then the finish was so random and out of the blue. Like, first of all, Jay tapping out Gunther, that's one of the worst booking decisions I've ever seen in my life. First of all, it was rushed. Gunther tapped out way too fast. Second of all, Gunther should not be tapping out at all. If anything, Gunther should be passing out. He really should. When have we ever seen a version of Gunther where like, oh, he tapped out, that makes sense? No, it doesn't. This dude is built to be a freak of nature. Like, what the fuck, bro? It wasn't, and can I just say, it wasn't as special as I thought it would be. Like, I really was hoping Jay didn't win. But I'm like, you know what? He's probably going to win. Everybody's going to be eating. Fireworks are going to go. This and that. It's going to be an emotional moment. It really wasn't. Like, and that's not me trying to be on some hating shit. Like, the moment did not feel as special as people try to make it seem that it was going to be. Or even if I thought, I'm like, you know what? Maybe it will be a special moment. It wasn't. It was just Jay became a world champion. Cool. So, yeah, I don't know. I did not like the match. I think this was the worst match of the night, if I'm going to keep it a buck. And the fact that this was the opener was crazy. Let's go on to the next one. We'll talk about that later. Which one we can talk about right now? All right, let's talk about the second match. So this was a good match. This was an amazing match. The War Raiders versus New Day. It was a good match. The problem is, it wasn't what I was hoping for. Like, there was times where I'm like, oh, this match seems a little boring. But then there were spots where I'm like, okay, this is a good match. And it is a good match. The problem is, I thought the whole point of this to be at WrestleMania is Big E's going to come back and going to cost them the title. And then they're going to start a program. Or Big E's going to, or my friends even predicted Big E comes back with Omos and challenge the New Day for the tag titles right then and there if they win it. But none of that happened. It was just a title change. Again, the match was good, but like the fact that we're going to have a TLC match next week on SmackDown for those tag titles, the other ones, but we had this on WrestleMania, it's kind of disappointing. Because it's like, okay, what was the point of it being at Mania if Big E ain't gonna come out? You know, I thought that was the whole purpose of it. But hey, man, congratulations to the New Day, and they're the tag team champions again. Let's see how this reign goes. But yeah, the match was good though. It was pretty good. I'll give them that. All right, let's go to the third match. There we go. Okay. Jade versus Naomi was the match that got me hyped for the rest of the show. Believe it or not. I already knew I was going to like this match because I knew Jade was going to do some powerful shit, and I knew Naomi. And Naomi's a veteran. She's good. You know me. I'm a Naomi fan. But oh my God, this match delivered more than what it should. Like, first of all, Jade. First of all, let's get to one thing. Sorry. The entrance from Jade was dope as hell. Loved it. Secondly, that spot where Naomi jumped on her and Jade caught her and turned it into a jackhammer, that shit was nice. That shit was nice. The match was good. Naomi got some offense. This wasn't Jade squashing her. They actually had a good match. And oh my God, Jade I know I think it's time we need to stop saying she keeps improving, because I get it. She's been only a few years in. But bro, she's killing it. And that finish, I'm not gonna lie, I thought for a minute it messed up, but now that I'm looking back at it, I think they were just really a little slow. She was a little slow with it, or to move out the way. And I'm talking about when she picked her up and did a spine buster, and which, by the way, it was a good one. I think she like had her on her shoulders, picked her up, turned around, and then did the spine buster. Did I say spine buster? Is that what's no power bomb? Power bomb. I'm fucking up. She did that power bomb, and it looked like I thought she was gonna go for a pin, but it didn't. But then she grabbed it and did Jaded, and then won the match 1, 2, 3. I fucking loved it. A lot of people are mad Naomi didn't win. Listen, I get it. I'm a Naomi fan. I've always been. But she shouldn't win this thing, because the whole purpose of Jade getting attacked was Jade's going to come back, find out who it is, and is going to go back on top, and it's going to start a program with something else and move on to something big. You know, because they can't break up Bianca like that. Like, again, my original thought was they were going to do Bianca. I still felt like that was the plan, but they said, let's just give it to Naomi. But Naomi killed it. Jade killed it. This was one of the best matches of the night. This match got the night started for me, if I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, this is like, okay, now I feel like a little WrestleMania thing, because they fucking killed it, bro. They fucking killed it. So shout out to Jade and Naomi. Them queens killed it, man. And yeah, and by the way, the attire was dope, especially from Jade. Like, everything was perfect from this. Everything. Now, this match right here. See, here's the thing with this match, right? Everybody knew this match was going to be good. But oh my God. First of all, the best match of the night. I said it. This was the best match of the night. I don't care what no one says. Like, holy shit. Like, that move of Jacob doing a moonsault from the top rope to LA Knight grabbing him and doing his finisher mid-air was so fucking dope. And like, I'm so mad that that's not how it ended, but at the same time, it was such a good moment. And everything was good, bro. LA Knight killed it. LA Knight keeps proving that he can wrestle. This man is so well-rounded in this company. Like, he has he knows how to talk. He has a good character, and he can wrestle. Jacob Fatu did it. Now, Jacob Fatu did his thing, like always, no brainer. But here's my thing, right? I'm shocked that WWE, and I'm happy, but I'm shocked that WWE didn't have Solo get involved, which I'm so happy, because I said to myself, if LNA retain, it's because Solo's going to cost Jacob and him are going to feud. That's what I thought was going to happen. Luckily, it didn't, and I'm glad it didn't happen. I'm glad that Jacob won clean, you know, because Jacob, yeah, you could treat him like a monster and all that, but like, he's actually good. He's actually good, bro. And I love that moment he had where he held up that championship. Like, it just felt right. It felt right, man. Jacob's one of the few ones in that whole family that I actually think are good at wrestling, if I'm going to keep it a buck. Like, and that's just my opinion. But yeah, I'm happy. LA Knight killed it. I'm upset he lost, but who knows? Maybe he can move on to something. But Jacob's going to kill it, bro. Jacob's going to kill it, man. And I know it. So, yeah, this match, best match of the night. Hands down. Like, no brainer. Now, I couldn't find no. They didn't make a graph for this because okay. Let me put it like this: the original match was Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Dominicano, but Rey got injured last night. No, not last night. The night before, on SmackDown, and they replaced him with Rey Fenix, which I'm okay with that because Rey Fenix got to shine. The match was okay, especially for a match that was last minute. But I really thought here's my opinion. If Ray didn't get injured, this match with him happened. I'm pretty sure it would have been Ray wins, takes off the mask, it's Chad Gable, and Luchadors celebrate with him. And because remember they also announced the WWE and AAA partnership, which I'm gonna have to make a video about that. Hopefully next week, this week coming up actually. But yeah, I thought that's what it's gonna be like. Lucha Libre still alive type shit. But yo, Chad Gable, and all right, let's be honest. All right, let's stop the kayfabe fan things we do. I gotta give a shout out to Chad Gable. Like, he's killing it with this funny role. But the match, it's crazy. I said the match was okay, but it's actually really good. The reason why I'm saying it's okay is because I expected a little more. Because again, I'm a Rey fan. A Rey Mysterio fan, but it was actually a good match. Like that spot where my man went up to that top rope, Chad Gable and El Grande Dominicano. When that man went on that top rope, did a moonsault, midair, did another one, landed on his back on old boy was crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Like my man doing his little prime angle or peak angle era, because we're not gonna call that era perk angle no more. But yeah, that shit was so fucking dope. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a little upset that he's doing this as this gimmick because we all know it's Chad Gable. But it's not, it doesn't feel right because he has the mask on. I'm like, bro, this dude deserves that shine. And shout out to Chad Gable, man. He should have been in that IC title match. But the future's near, man. He's going to win that championship regardless one of these days. And he's a world champion in my eyes. But we'll see, man. This was a good match, though, This match, Charlotte versus Tiffany. I'm just going to say it. The right call was made. Tiffany, 25 years old, walking in as WWE Women's Champion and walking out as WWE Women's Champion. That's the right call. First of all, the entrance from Tiffany was good. I love the whole Barbie thing. I really fucking did. Charlotte's entrance, typical Charlotte entrance, fancy, coming in a nice car. Not my favorite ring attire. Well, robe from her. Also, the similarities in their attire was so fucking crazy. Like, they already have blonde hair and all that shit. Now they got similar color patterns and shit with the pink. It was actually kind of like, it's like watching two sisters go at it. But, first of all, the match was good. It was a little sloppy at times. I'm like, oh, this don't look right, that. But it was a good match. My one big problem was, and this was more towards Charlotte, like midway to the match, a little bit like, I want to say 5 or 10 minutes before the match ended, I want to say, I was like, wait, she has a knee brace and she's not selling her knee. Like, and by that point, I think she was taking some damage to the knee and she wasn't doing that good selling. Like, and then when she did sell, she'll stop selling and walk normally. And I was like, and Tiffany did the same thing too, a couple, like 2 or 3 times. But I noticed Charlotte was doing it so much, like 1 minute she's like, this hurts. And then Tiffany was like attacking it over and over. And then next minute, Charlotte's just walking like nothing happened. So that was my one problem. The selling was, especially from Charlotte. But the match was good. But I'm just happy Tiffany won because, listen, people think I hate Charlotte. I don't hate Charlotte. I just think that she's a good wrestler in the ring, but she's not a good, like, wrestler when it comes to promos or working a character. And generally, as a person, she's a little naive and cocky. And I'm like, oh, she earned it. More of like, even Becky said it herself, like, this was my best friend I once, but once she saw that I went up, she didn't like it. Because keep in mind, since day one, they always made sure Charlotte was somewhat important to the product. With Becky, she kind of earned it. As much as I dislike Becky now, I kind of see Becky's point. Like, I think they're cool now. I don't know, but And also, Charlotte's just mad unprofessional, man. She always has to do a shoot instead of a work to make something interesting. And then, like, I realized, like, when Tiffany finally got her confidence back and she did Charlotte, Charlotte always gets embarrassed and always has that face like, that's not fair type shit. Especially in that one promo on SmackDown when she said, what are you in marriage? 0-3. So, it was crazy, man. It really was crazy. But, again, I'm sick of this formula that they've been doing with Charlotte. Like, hey, Charlotte disappears, gets injured, and takes a break for a while. Comes back and automatically gets a title opportunity, or as a babyface turns heel and wins the title, only to lose it a few weeks later or a month later to someone else, and then wins it back, and then disappears for a while until we do the same thing again. And it's like, I don't know. And I honestly feel like Charlotte should not win a title. Like, it's crazy. It's been like 2 years since Charlotte hasn't won a title, but I think we can go another 2 years without it, just because, first of all, those 2 years, the reason why she didn't win the title was because she was injured and she was out. When Becky didn't win the title for 2 years, it didn't feel like 2 years, but hey, well, if you count the NXT title, yeah, she won the title. But I'm talking about main roster wise, it was like a year or two she didn't win it, but that shit went by fast. But with Charlotte's like, hey, man, like, all respect to Charlotte. There's no reason for her to keep winning more titles, especially since tonight John Cena will become 17-time world champion. You feel me? So that's just me, though. I don't know. I think the right call was made. There's no reason for Charlotte to keep winning titles, because what are you going to do? Hey, Cena, break the record only for a year or two later for Charlotte to beat it? Like, what? Like, that's, I don't know, man. That's just me, though. But Tiffany was the right call. Tiffany's the future, man, and she's killing it. The commentator said she has a Charlotte Flair-like career ahead of her. Nah, man, she has a Tiffany Stratton career, and I think it could be better than Charlotte's. It could not be, but it's her own thing, and that's what matters, and it's gonna be good. That's for sure. The main event. First of all, CM Punk entrance was beautiful. His old theme with the video package, young CM Punk with the old CM Punk transition, only for Living Color to perform Cult of Personality. Like, what the fuck? I loved it. Paul Heyman up in here showing him his watch, but instead of Punk looking at his wrist, wearing all yellow like if we're in like the early 2010s and shit. Like, what? Roman's entrance was kind of cool too. I ain't gonna hold you. Seth Rollins' entrance was. I was a little confused with his attire. Like, I'm like, really? Seth gonna come out with like just plain black, little trash bag thing looking? I expected more from the dude that literally his whole thing is look at what I'm wearing, because that's what makes him a little special now. And then the lights went off, and then he came back looking all white and all that. I'm like, ooh, okay. I like that shoe, the white, which I always said if Vince was still around, he would not wear all that white, which is crazy considering the fact that, like, Vince, at the same time, he was a genius, but he was a dumbass. Like, these wrestlers with white and gold always look good. I don't know why Vince hated those looks. But, yeah, no, the entrance was cool. The match was pretty good. The match was more than I thought. The finish, though, I was kind of right. What I said to my boys, because I was gonna do a prediction video, but I ain't had time. But at the same time, it was done a little different. But I just don't like how it ended. If I'm gonna keep it a buck, like, oh, Heyman chooses Punk. I'm like, okay, cool. But at the same time, it's like, oh wait, he's gonna betray him for Roman, and then what happens? Bang! He betrays Punk for Roman, and then they redid the whole Shield thing again. Oh, get him, and then you already knew he was going to low blow Roman. I did not like the Seth is now a Paul Heyman guy. It just doesn't feel right. Like, this dude literally is a Triple H guy, and I don't mean like backstage, oh, Triple H saw the future in him. I'm talking about like even kayfabe wise, he was a Triple H guy. Like, well, Brock Lesnar was a Paul Heyman guy. Seth was a Triple H guy, so I don't know how I feel about that. Also, this fucking Shield shit, man. As someone who loved the Shield and grew up in that era, watching the Shield debut and watching them break up and X, Y, and Z, I'm sick of it. There's nothing. What more can we do? Like I feel like it's been the same shit. One minute they like each other, one minute they work with each other, this and that. Break up, reunions, this and that. It's like it just. I don't know what else. How else they can make me interested in this story, especially with that weird thing they're doing now with the steel chair, calling it a shield chair. Like what? Like I get it. Yes, he hit him in the back with the chair. Like I don't know. It's just this story really needs to hurry up and wrap up. I always complain about the bloodline story being so long. Oh my god, this story has been going on since I was in elementary school, and I graduated high school like almost 2 years ago now. Like Jesus fucking Christ, man. But it is what it is. Good match though. I felt like Punk should have won, and they could have still done Roman and Seth because that was the most obvious thing that was gonna happen. But I don't know. I don't know if Punk's still gonna be involved. Probably, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope Punk goes for the world title or something. These two, they're gonna go at it for a while, like always. Like I really don't want to be a hater, but it's like, damn, I've been watching this shit since I was a kid. The last time I was really invested was when Dean turned heel the night Roman said he had leukemia. After that, I really didn't care much for no Shield story or none of that. They keep recreating this whole, oh, Roman hits him in the back with the steel chair to Seth. And it's like, yeah, like, especially last year at Mania, they're like, oh my God, he did it. He got his revenge. I'm like, didn't he also do it at the Rumble, like, that same year, or if not a year prior? Like, when Seth came out with the Sheila attire and the Sheer theme song, like, he did it, which got him disqualified. Like, he been done it. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, they keep recreating it, and it's like, to me, as someone who's been watching this story for so long, it's like it doesn't feel special no more. Like it really don't. But yeah, this match though was pretty good. The ending was like, you know. But with that being said, this was a mid pay per view to a degree, but at the same time, it was good enough where it can be a little bit over mid. Again, Jade and Naomi really started the show for me. The first two matches was like, like and if the New Day match was good, but again, I was expecting Big E. But because it's WrestleMania, you know what I mean? Oh shit, that was my fault. Nope. There we go. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll see. I think night 2 is gonna be better. It's gonna have the better moments too. And that's all I gotta say. This was a long ass video, but yeah, no, that's my review. I think it was okay. Nothing too crazy. It didn't feel too much like WrestleMania towards the end, but even then, it was too predictable at the same time. So I don't know. Tonight is hopefully a better night. So, but yeah, man. Those are my opinions, man. Again, you don't gotta agree with them. You don't gotta disagree with it. You don't gotta agree with it. You can disagree with it or whatever. I don't really care, man. But just tune in for tonight's stream. I'm gonna watch it, and you're gonna watch my live reactions. And yeah, man. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and a little bummed out, but let's see how night 2 goes. So, peace.